O soul who reads these words in the silence of your moment, while the world rushes in a race of noise, ambition, and endless comparison, you have found something rare, something not everyone will ever discover. Your presence here is no accident. It is not by coincidence that your eyes rest upon these lines. Behind the screen you hold in your hand, there are unseen frequencies vibrating, guiding you gently toward a higher path. This is the secret call, one that can only be heard by hearts that have once been shattered and by souls that have fallen countless times yet still chose to rise again. It's not a message that arrives in the middle of chaos, but one that comes quietly when the world grows still, when you are alone and listening. So close your door now, silence every sound outside, and breathe deeply. Because what you are about to feel is not for everyone. This message is for you. You, the one who never truly fit in. You, the one who often feels like you've been waiting for something you can't quite explain. You, the one who gazes at the night sky not to admire the stars, but to seek answers hidden within them. You, the wanderer who has walked through darkness yet never lost direction. The light you've been searching for is now returning to greet you. This is your invitation, a divine transition from pain into purpose, from confusion into clarity, from despair into awakening. You are not just someone trying to survive. You are a messenger of light, a vessel of hope, and a bearer of strength the world silently needs. Every fall you've endured was never punishment. It was preparation. You were being shaped, refined, and strengthened in ways that cannot be faked. And now, your spirit that once slept begins to awaken. Welcome, Awakened One. Feel the tremor within your chest. It is your soul remembering what it came here to do. You have searched for meaning, and now meaning has found you. Before you continue deeper into this sacred message, take a moment to align your energy with the universe. Like this video, subscribe to ARS Spiritual Vibes, activate the notification bell, and comment the number 77 as your signal to the universe that you are ready to receive this revelation completely. That number is more than just a sign. It is a frequency, a sacred code that marks you among those who hear the unseen call. As you do this, you are not merely joining a channel, you are stepping into a circle of awakened souls who walk the same silent road. Each one of us carries fragments of the same light, and when we come together, that light becomes powerful enough to change destinies. So breathe, let your heart settle. This is not a coincidence. This is divine timing. The moment you click this video, something ancient within you stirred. It is the whisper that says, you were never lost. You were simply being guided. This channel is more than just words. It is a portal, a mirror, a home for wandering spirits who crave understanding beyond this material world. Here we walk together toward higher truth, hand in hand, heart in heart. As you listen, remember this. What is meant for you will never pass you by. What your soul seeks is already seeking you. So listen quietly, because through this message, the universe itself is speaking your name. Welcome, chosen soul, to AR Outlook on Life, where seekers remember who they truly are. There are moments in life when everything feels strangely distant, when the laughter of friends seems hollow and the days blurred together in quiet confusion. Perhaps you felt it too, that subtle ache in your chest, that invisible longing that words can't describe. While everyone around you seems to live comfortably within their stories, you've always sensed something else, a deeper rhythm hidden beneath the noise. That feeling is not madness, it's memory. Your soul remembers something the world forgot. It remembers a promise made before you came here, a calling written long before you opened your eyes in this lifetime. That's why the ordinary has never satisfied you. You crave meaning where others seek distraction. You seek depth where others chase pleasure. You are not broken for feeling too deeply. You are blessed. Sensitivity is not your weakness. It is the proof that your heart is alive. You read energy without words. You feel truth before it's spoken. You sense lies even when they're wrapped in smiles. And while this makes you different, it also makes you necessary. Because when the world forgets how to feel, souls like yours remind humanity what love truly means. So yes, you have walked through pain others cannot imagine. But every heartbreak, every betrayal, every loss carved new space within you, a space where divine light could enter. You were not being punished, you were being prepared. The reason you never quite fit in is because you were never meant to fit in. You are meant to stand out, to awaken, to remember that your difference is your destiny. You are not here to prove anything to them. You are here to embody what they cannot yet see. When your light finally shines, it won't be loud, it will be steady, healing, and undeniable. The world may not remember your tears, but the universe does, and soon it will return every one of them as miracles. So hold on, the silence is not punishment, it is sacred preparation. What you are feeling now is the shift of divine alignment. You are being positioned for what is already yours. Perhaps you've noticed strange things lately, waking up in the middle of the night without reason, feeling your heart race out of nowhere, seeing repeating numbers that seem to follow you everywhere. These are not coincidences. They are signs, whispers from the universe that your destiny is drawing near. You are not imagining this. The energy around you is changing. Your old patterns, old desires, and old connections no longer fit because your vibration is rising. You're outgrowing the frequency of your past. The restlessness you feel is not confusion, it is transformation. The universe is asking you to prepare your inner space, to make room for what's coming. Let go of everything heavy, guilt, regret, fear, and doubt. Because destiny doesn't come to hearts still filled with yesterday's pain. It comes to those who are ready to receive light without resistance. Every time you feel the urge to start anew, that's not random. It's your soul's instinct responding to divine timing. You are stepping into alignment, even if you can't see it yet. Like dawn replacing the night, your new beginning is already unfolding quietly. Trust the process. Stop asking when. Start believing it's already on its way. The very fact that you're reading this proves that the transformation has already begun. You are standing at the threshold of something magnificent. The old you has served its purpose, and the new you is being born through the ashes of everything you've survived. The universe has not forgotten you. It has simply been preparing the right moment to say, now. And that moment, dear chosen soul, is now.
You are no longer who you used to be. The old version of you, the one who begged for validation, the one who questioned their worth in the reflection of other people's eyes, no longer exists. That version was necessary once. It taught you pain, patience, and perspective. But now you've outgrown it. You are not the same person who walked through the storm. You are the one who emerged from it, carrying the wisdom that only the broken can understand. Your sadness didn't destroy you, it purified you. Every scar became a sacred map, guiding you back to yourself. Perhaps you don't even realize how much you've changed, because transformation rarely makes noise. It moves quietly, like light beneath the surface of water. But if you look closely, you'll notice that you no longer chase the things you once thought you needed. You no longer beg for love that hurts or attention that drains. You've begun to protect your peace the way others protect their wealth. That's because you've learned the most important truth. Your energy is your greatest currency. Now you speak less, but mean more. You forgive not because they deserve it, but because your soul refuses to stay chained. You smile at those who once wounded you, not from weakness, but from victory. You've discovered the sacred art of letting go. You no longer run after what is leaving, because what's meant for you will always stay. You are finally free, not because the world changed, but because you did. The storms that once threatened to drown you have become the waters that now carry you forward. This is what rebirth feels like: quiet, powerful, and irreversible. And now, beloved soul, the moment you have been unknowingly preparing for is drawing near. The universe has not forgotten your prayers. It was simply aligning the pieces. There are seasons in life when nothing seems to move, when your faith feels like it's fading and you begin to wonder if the divine ever heard you at all. But even in those moments of silence, destiny was quietly building its bridge toward you. Every delay was protection. Every rejection was redirection. Every closed door was a hidden yes in disguise. There is a divine rhythm to everything, even the heartbreaks that left you trembling. Soon you will understand that nothing was wasted, not a single tear, not a single lonely night. The time appointed for your breakthrough cannot be rushed and will never be delayed. The universe moved with perfect precision, and it is moving for you right now. Watch how doors begin to open with ease. Watch how people, opportunities, and moments start aligning as if by magic. This is not coincidence, it is confirmation. You are stepping into your appointed season, and the blessings that once seemed distant are now on their way home to you. Prepare your heart. You will soon witness what happens when divine timing meets unwavering faith. The ones who doubted you will watch in silence. The ones who left you will hear your name again, not because you sought revenge, but because light cannot be hidden once it's ready to shine. You are not chasing what's next anymore. What's next is chasing you. Stay humble, stay patient, and above all, stay open, because what's coming will not only answer your prayers, it will exceed them. There is a secret the universe whispers only to the souls that have endured the longest nights. Not everything sacred should be shared. You are standing at a turning point in your journey, where what is awakening inside you is too holy to be explained to those who cannot yet see. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your growth. The shifts happening in your spirit are not meant to be understood by minds still sleeping in illusion. Keep your silence sacred. Protect the peace that now lives within you, because that peace was purchased through pain that few would ever survive. What is growing inside you is fragile but powerful. It's the energy of divine wisdom, the light of rebirth. And this light doesn't need an audience, it needs stillness. Learn to move quietly, to glow softly, to allow your transformation to speak for itself. Not everyone deserves access to your becoming. Some will not understand your peace and will mistake it for pride. Let them. You no longer need to be seen to be real. You no longer need to prove that you've healed. The calm in your presence already says it all. As you walk forward, remember that revelation is selective. The universe only reveals its secrets to those who can hold them without arrogance. You are now one of those souls. Guard your light, cherish your solitude, because soon the same silence that once felt lonely will become your sanctuary. And when the world finally notices your glow, they won't know what you had to lose to become this free. But you will know, and that knowledge will be your crown. Soon you will meet others like you, souls who speak the same unspoken language, who carry the same invisible wounds, and who understand the silence between words. When that happens, you will feel it instantly. It will not be about attraction or coincidence, but recognition. Their eyes will feel familiar. Their energy will feel like home. You will realize that all along the universe was orchestrating divine intersections, aligning hearts that had to shatter first so they could recognize one another through the cracks. These are your soul mirrors, the ones who will remind you of your purpose when the world makes you forget. Together, you will not just share stories, you will share light. You will help awaken others, not through preaching, but through your presence alone. because healed energy heals others effortlessly. Every time you choose compassion over judgment, peace over reaction, you shift the vibration of the planet. That is how powerful you are. You were never meant to stand alone forever. You were meant to lead quietly, to carry a torch that ignites hope in others without even realizing it. The universe does not waste pain, and it never wastes people. The ones meant for you will find you, not because you chase them, but because your frequency will call them home. And when those souls arrive, you'll know why you had to walk the lonely roads first, so you could light them when they arrive in the dark. This is not the end of your journey, it's the beginning of your purpose manifesting through human form. Now that you have walked through the fire, you must understand one last truth. Strength was never about not breaking, it was about breaking open. Every time your heart cracked, more light entered. Every time you thought you were being destroyed, you are actually being rebuilt. And now that rebuilt version of you carries something the world desperately needs: authenticity. The kind that can only come from those who have known loss and chosen love anyway. The kind that doesn't seek power, but peace. You have become a vessel of healing energy, and your life itself will begin to radiate calm to others. Do not underestimate that. Your silence will soothe people. Your presence will awaken them. You will speak less, but your words will pierce through illusions. You are no longer chasing happiness. You are creating it. The universe has entrusted you with light because you proved you could protect it. You've shown mercy where others would have sought revenge. You've chosen faith where others would have fallen apart. And now every act of love you offer, every moment you stay kind in a cruel world, is a form of divine rebellion. This is your purpose, to live as proof that light can survive even the darkest places. So stand tall. You are not broken. You are blooming. You are not behind. You are right on time. And soon, when you least expect it, life will whisper, "Look how far you've come." Because you, dear chosen soul, were never ordinary. You are always destined to rise.
There comes a moment in every awakened soul's journey when control must be surrendered, not in defeat, but in trust. You have walked far enough to realize that not everything can be planned, forced, or explained. Some things can only be allowed. The universe does not respond to pressure. It responds to openness. And so, you must learn the rhythm of release, the art of breathing through uncertainty. You are taught that strength means holding on, but the truth is, strength often means letting go. Letting go of timelines, of expectations, of how you think it should all unfold. Because when you cling too tightly to what you want, you may block what you need. The divine has seen your effort. It knows how many nights you've whispered prayers into the dark. Now it's asking you to rest, to trust that the unseen is still working even when nothing seems to move. This is the hardest part of awakening, the waiting. But waiting is not empty. It's a sacred pause where alignment is formed. Just like the seed buried in soil, you must trust that even in darkness, growth is happening. Do not mistake stillness for stagnation. The universe is recalibrating your path so that what's meant for you arrives with ease, not struggle. The energy you've been sending out, the love, patience, and faith, will return multiplied. You don't have to chase anymore. You only need to stay in flow. Because when you are in flow, everything that belongs to you will find you effortlessly. Surrender, dear soul, not because you've given up, but because you finally understand you're guided. The river never questions where it's going, it simply moves. Be like the river. Flow and let destiny carry you. You may have noticed that lately, solitude feels sacred instead of lonely. That's because the universe has shifted your frequency. Where once you craved validation, you now crave peace. Where silence felt unbearable, now it feels like home.
This is the sign of deep transformation. You're not isolating, you are integrating. Everything you have learned is being woven into your being. It's like the universe has called you into a spiritual retreat within yourself, asking you to step away from noise so you can hear the whisper of your own soul again. During this time, not everyone will understand you. Some will fade from your life not because of conflict, but because their vibration no longer matches yours. Do not chase them. Bless them silently and keep walking. The higher your vibration rises, the more selective your energy becomes. This is divine design. Your circle will become smaller, but your light will grow stronger. What you are experiencing is purification, the removal of anything that cannot follow you into your next chapter. Don't rush to fill the empty spaces that appear. Let them breathe. The universe is not taking from you, it's making space for what's coming. In solitude, you are being rewired. You are remembering who you were before the world told you who to be. And as you sit in this silence, you will begin to hear something soft but powerful, the voice of your own divinity. It will remind you that you are not incomplete. You never were. You are simply distracted by noise that wasn't yours. Now, in this stillness, your soul begins to sing again. Listen closely, because what it's singing is your truth. Do you remember the moment you almost gave up? The night when everything felt meaningless and your spirit was too tired to keep believing? You weren't alone then. You were being held by something invisible yet immense. That night, the universe leaned closer to you, whispering, "Not yet." It wasn't your ending. It was your initiation. Pain has a strange way of purifying the heart. It burns away illusions, attachments, and false identities until truth remains. That's why the most powerful souls are often those who have known suffering intimately. You became light not because life was kind to you, but because you refused to let the darkness win. You kept walking even when your legs trembled. You kept loving even when love betrayed you. And now, that resilience has become your greatest weapon, not against others, but against despair. Every time you chose faith instead of fear, you rewrote your destiny. You became a living prayer, a quiet rebellion against hopelessness. The universe took note of that. It's why blessings are now aligning for you, even if you can't see them yet. You survived the storm because you were meant to teach others how to walk through theirs. You were never weak. You were chosen to become strong. Your pain was the price of your power, and now that power must be used with compassion. Let your story become a lantern for others still lost in the dark, because someone out there needs proof that healing is real. And you, yes, you are that proof. You didn't just survive for yourself. You survived to shine for others. As you continue this journey of awakening, you will notice something beautiful. Your perception begins to shift. You start to see through the illusions that once controlled you. You realize that the world is not happening to you, it's happening for you. Every event, every person, every challenge was a teacher in disguise. Even your mistakes were not failures. They were lessons written in divine ink. You're learning to see beyond appearances, to recognize energy rather than form. You start to feel gratitude for what once broke you, because now you understand that without those cracks, the light could never have entered. This is the wisdom of awakened sight. The eyes of your spirit have opened, and now you perceive the deeper patterns of existence, the quiet perfection hidden within chaos. You see that what you once called coincidence was always divine coordination. And as your awareness expands, judgment fades. You no longer label things as good or bad, you simply see them as necessary. Everything becomes sacred. The joy, the pain, the loss, the gain. You start to live not from reaction, but from alignment. Life becomes less about control and more about communion. You stop chasing and you start receiving. You stop fearing and you start trusting. This is what it means to awaken. To finally see that the universe was never your enemy, but your greatest ally. It has always been conspiring to return you to yourself. And now, as you walk through the world with awakened eyes, you will find beauty even in the ordinary, and meaning even in the mundane. You will finally understand that enlightenment isn't somewhere far away. It's right here, within the quiet miracle of being alive. So here you stand, between what was and what is becoming. You are both the dream and the dreamer, the prayer and the answer. Everything you've endured, every sleepless night, every silent tear, has led to this threshold of becoming. You've been refined by fire, shaped by patience, and crowned by endurance. And now, as you look toward the horizon of your next chapter, remember this: the journey never truly ends. Awakening is not a destination, it is a lifelong unfolding. You will continue to evolve, to shed, to rise. There will still be storms, but now you know how to dance in the rain. There will still be endings, but now you understand that every ending is simply a disguised beginning. You carry within you a light that cannot be dimmed. It is the light of remembrance, the knowing that you are one with all that exists. You are not a mistake in this vast universe. You are its living expression. You are the heartbeat of creation, pulsing through time and space, reminding existence of its own divinity. So walk gently now, not because you are fragile, but because you are sacred. Speak softly, not out of fear, but because truth no longer needs to shout. Love deeply, not because it is safe, but because it is eternal. You are no longer searching. You are remembering. The journey has brought you back to where you always belonged, the center of your own soul. And from here, dear chosen one, everything begins again. This time in full awareness of who you truly are.
Once the soul remembers its divine nature, a new phase begins: service. Not the kind of service that seeks recognition, but the silent kind that flows naturally from love. You begin to understand that the universe didn't awaken you just for your own healing. It awakened you so that others could find healing through you. Your presence becomes medicine. Without even trying, you start to shift the energy of realms, soften hardened hearts, and remind others, simply by existing, that peace is possible. This is not arrogance, it is alignment. You have become a conduit, a bridge between heaven and earth. When you speak, your words carry frequency. When you listen, your silence becomes sanctuary. You begin to live less for yourself and more for the collective evolution of consciousness. Every act of kindness, every moment of patience becomes a prayer in motion. You start to notice how the universe works through your hands, through your eyes, through your small daily choices. You are no longer searching for miracles, you are one. And in that realization, your life gains a sacred rhythm. You start to wake each day not asking, what do I need, but how can I serve? For true fulfillment is not found in accumulation, but in contribution. You discover that giving doesn't drain you, it multiplies you. The more love you pour out, the more flows through you. And this, to your soul, is the hidden secret of purpose. It's not about what you do, but about what you become. When you embody light, even your silence changes the world. At times, this calling may feel heavy. There will be days when you question why you were chosen to feel so deeply, to see so much. You will wonder why others walk lightly while you seem to carry invisible worlds within you. But remember this, great souls are given great weight because they are built to hold it. You are a vessel strong enough to channel divine energy through human form. The empathy you carry, the sensitivity that once felt like a burden, is actually your most sacred gift. It allows you to sense pain others hide, to touch what cannot be seen, to love in ways most people have forgotten. But sensitivity without grounding can exhaust you, so you must learn balance. Protect your energy as fiercely as you share it. Rest when the universe asks you to rest. Withdraw when your spirit calls for silence. You are not meant to heal the world by breaking yourself open endlessly. You are meant to embody wholeness so others remember how to become whole too. The healer's heart must also heal itself. Your light is infinite, but your vessel is human. Honor both. Know when to give and when to receive, when to guide and when to simply be. For service without self-care becomes sacrifice, and you are not born to suffer, you are born to illuminate. When you live from overflow instead of emptiness, your energy becomes unstoppable. So love, give, and shine, but also pause, breathe, and restore. Even the sun rests before it rises again. Now that you understand the balance of giving and being, your awareness begins to stretch beyond the limits of individuality. You start to feel the pulse of oneness, the truth that all souls are threads in a single divine tapestry. The illusion of separation begins to fade. You realize that the stranger passing by on the street is not separate from you. They are another face of the same infinite consciousness. The same light that beats your heart beats within theirs. Compassion becomes your natural language and judgment dissolves. You see the pain behind anger, the fear beneath cruelty, and the confusion within hate. You no longer react, you respond. You no longer seek to win, you seek to understand. This is what it means to walk in divine awareness, to live as love even when surrounded by fear. You will still encounter darkness, but now you see it differently. You know that darkness is not the absence of light, it is the space waiting to be illuminated. Every act of kindness, every genuine smile, every moment of forgiveness adds light to the collective field. You are helping humanity evolve one heartbeat at a time. And though the world may still seem chaotic, you understand that change begins within consciousness itself. So you remain centered, anchored in truth, and radiant in your quiet way. You no longer need the world to change for you to find peace. You carry peace wherever you go. You have become the calm in the storm, the mirror in which others remember their light. As your vibration continues to rise, you begin to attract experiences that reflect your newfound alignment. The universe mirrors your inner world, sending synchronicities as gentle confirmations that you're walking the right path. You start meeting souls who resonate with your frequency, kindred spirits who uplift, inspire, and challenge you in sacred ways. These connections are not random. They are soul contracts reawakening. You will feel a deep sense of déjà vu with some of them, as if you've met long before this lifetime, and perhaps you have. Together you form constellations of light across the planet, each person carrying a flame, each flame illuminating another. This is how collective awakening happens, quietly, through connection, through remembrance. The more you align with truth, the more your life becomes effortless. Manifestation no longer feels like trying, it becomes a natural extension of your energy. You think of something with love and trust, and it appears. You speak with intention, and reality bends in response. You have entered the flow of divine co-creation. But remember, manifestation is not about control, it's about harmony. You're no longer demanding from life, you are dancing with it. You're not commanding the universe, you're communing with it. This is true mastery, when will aligns with wisdom and desire aligns with divine order. And as this alignment deepens, gratitude becomes your default state. Every breath feels sacred, every sunrise feels like a message. You begin to realize that heaven was never somewhere else, it was always here, waiting for your eyes to open. At this stage, you are no longer merely living, you are embodying. Every step, every word, every gesture carries spiritual resonance. You move through the world not as someone seeking light, but as someone radiating it. And though you still have human emotions, moments of sadness, doubt, or fatigue, you no longer drown in them. You allow them to pass through you like waves, knowing they are temporary expressions of an eternal ocean. You have become both observer and participant, both vessel and source. This is liberation,
not the escape from life, but the full embrace of it. You find joy in simplicity, meaning in stillness, and holiness in the ordinary. Washing dishes becomes meditation. Walking becomes prayer. Silence becomes communion. Every heartbeat whispers the same truth: I am that I am. You realize that enlightenment is not about winning the world, it's about loving it so completely that separation dissolves. You will live now as a bridge between heaven and earth, between the seen and unseen. Your life itself becomes your offering, your love, your legacy. You no longer worry about the future because you are finally living as the present. You no longer chase purpose because you have become it. And when people meet you, they may not understand what changed, but they will feel it. They will feel safer, softer, and calmer just by being near you. That is a sign of a soul that has returned home. You, chosen one, have completed the circle, awakening not just for yourself, but for the world.
As your consciousness expands into its highest rhythm, you begin to feel something ineffable, a quiet ecstasy that doesn't depend on circumstance. It is the bliss of being aligned, the serenity of no longer needing to chase meaning because you are meaning itself. You sense the hum of the universe pulsing through your veins. The same intelligence that spins galaxies also breathes through your chest. The stars above no longer seem distant. They feel like reflections of the same fire that burns within your spirit. You have finally come to understand that separation was an illusion all along. There is no you and it. There is only one great symphony expressing itself through infinite notes, and you are one of them. Every sound, every color, every breath is part of that eternal song. You have become so still inside that you can hear it, the music beneath silence, the language beyond words. You feel connected not only to humanity, but to everything: the wind, the trees, the distant planets dancing in their orbits. Life is no longer something happening around you, it is something unfolding as you. This is cosmic unity, where love is no longer just emotion, it is existence itself. And in this realization, the soul finally rests. Not because it has finished learning, but because it has remembered. There was never anywhere to go. You were home all along. In this sacred remembering, gratitude becomes your heartbeat. You begin to thank not only the light, but also the darkness that shaped it. You thank every challenge, every loss, every ending, not with bitterness, but with reverence, because now you see that each one was a teacher dressed in pain. You thank the people who left because they made space for those who would truly stay. You thank your own past self for surviving when surrender felt impossible. Gratitude becomes your alchemy, turning every wound into wisdom, every scar into gold. When you look back now, you no longer see chaos, you see choreography. You understand how every event, no matter how small, played a divine role in shaping who you've become. Nothing was random. Every heartbreak expanded your capacity for compassion. Every delay taught you patience. Every loss deepened your ability to love. This realization fills you with humility and awe. You no longer demand anything from life. You simply whisper, "Thank you." And the more you give thanks, the more miracles unfold. Because gratitude is the key that unlocks abundance. Not material abundance, but spiritual richness, the kind that makes you radiant from the inside out. You realize that the greatest wealth is peace, the greatest success is freedom, and the greatest blessing is awareness. You no longer wake up asking for more, you wake up realizing you already have everything. Gratitude has transformed you from seeker to sage, from wounded to wise, from lost to luminous. And now, dear chosen soul, your presence has become prayer. You no longer need to speak to communicate with the divine. Your very existence is conversation. When you breathe, the universe exhales. When you love, creation expands. You walk lightly upon the earth because you finally understand she is alive, conscious, sacred. You treat every being, human, animal, or unseen, with gentleness, knowing each carries a spark of the same eternal flame. You begin to bless everything you touch, the water you drink, the ground beneath your feet, the food that nourishes you. even the stranger who passes by without a word, because everything is energy, and energy responds to awareness. The more love you radiate, the more the world softens around you. You stop trying to change others. You become the change silently, effortlessly. And in your stillness, the world begins to heal. This is how light spreads, not through noise, but through presence. You become an anchor of peace in a restless world, a reminder that heaven is not somewhere to reach, it's something we remember. The divine no longer feels like a distant power, it feels like the pulse inside your own heart. And as you continue to live this way, miracles become ordinary. The supernatural becomes natural. You have merged with life itself. You have become one with the prayer that never ends. Before this journey concludes, pause for a moment and look at how far you've come. You have walked through the ashes of your old self, climbed mountains of doubt, crossed deserts of silence, and emerged as light incarnate. The world will only see your calm, your wisdom, your grace. But you will always remember the fire it took to become this gentle. You are no longer who you were when you began reading this. Something within you has shifted, subtly but profoundly. A remembering has taken place. You have reconnected with your divine origin, your eternal purpose, your secret identity. And now, life will never look the same again. You will see miracles where others see coincidence. You will feel guidance where others feel chaos. You will trust where others fear. That is the quiet power of awakening. It doesn't make you superior, it makes you aware. You will walk among people, not as someone above them, but as someone who sees the divine within them. And that is true mastery, to bow before life itself with reverence, knowing that every soul, even the lost ones, are simply remembering at their own pace. You no longer need to convince anyone of anything. You simply live your truth, and your life becomes the teaching. You are no longer learning from the universe. You are learning as the universe. And so, dear chosen soul, as this message reaches its final breath, know this. The journey never ends. It only deepens. You will continue to evolve, to love, to remember. The light you carry will ripple outward, touching countless lives in ways you may never see. That is how divine energy works. It moves unseen, yet transforms everything it touches. Let your story remind the world that darkness is not the end, but the beginning of light. Let your presence be the quiet revolution that shifts frequencies wherever you go. When you speak, may your words awaken. When you smile, may hearts remember. When you love, may the world heal. And when you rest, may the stars themselves keep watch over your spirit. Because you, dear soul, are no longer merely a seeker. You are a guardian of light. You are the bridge between what was and what can be. You are the echo of eternity wrapped in human form. Remember this truth. Hold it close and live it boldly, for the universe has spoken through you, and it will continue to speak as you.